welcome to the channel, everybody. And today we've got some more of our 1970s Best of Tournament, where each franchise has their best team of the 70s in the tournament. And we've had back-to-back sweeps. The 78 Boston Red Sox swept away the 78 Toronto Blue Jays very easily. They just hammered. I think Toronto had a over 9 ERA for the tournament in 4 games. But anyways, this one seems like it could be more competitive. The San Diego Padres of 1978 had 84 wins. They did finish 4th in the NL West, but very competitive team. They will take on the 79 Montreal Expos, who had 95 wins that year, I believe. And they get home field, so we are starting this series in Olympic Stadium. And the Expos hope to make a good showing. Toronto, of course, did not, but Montreal only had, I think their first year was 69, was it? So they didn't have a lot of teams, just like a decade's worth of teams to choose from, and this is definitely the most competitive team they had. So here we go. Padres will start Gaylord Perry, and Montreal goes with their ace, Steve Rogers. Rogers was 13-12 in 1979 with a 3.00 ERA. Leading it off, the left fielder, Gene Richards. Richards had some speed, 37 stolen bases in 1978. And here we go. 6.54. That's going to be a pop-up on the infield. Scott makes the catch for the first out. 1 away, and here comes Ozzy. The young Ozzy Osbourne. Weird to see him with a 2 at shortstop. Just coming up, I'm guessing didn't have quite the range he would have in later years. He had 258 in 1978 with a 1 home run, stole 40 bases. The pitch, 5-1-5, and there is a ball
high, he gets himself a walk.
And again. So Smith, with Carter behind the plate, though, it's going to be a little tougher. And he's going to hold here. So that'll bring up Broderick Perkins. Perkins playing first base today. Limited at-bats. He had 217 at-bats, hit 240 with 2 homers. The pitch to Perkins. 3-3-6. That's going to be a line drive into the gap. This one's going to go to the wall. Here comes Ozzy. He is rounding third. And he's going to be out at the plate. Cromartie with the relay by the shortstop, Chris Spire. And he'll go to third on the throw home. And Montreal guns down the runner. Ozzy trying to score. That's the second out. Perkins goes to third. Here's Dave Winfield. Winfield hit 308 with 24 homers in 1978. He was 26 years old. He is in right field for the Padres. Here's the pitch, 4-1-1. And this is on the ground to first. Perez has got it, takes it to the bag himself, and the side is retired. Montreal thwarts an early Padre uprising. And we head to the bottom of the first. And here comes Montreal. Gaylord Perry takes him out. Gaylord, 20-game winner for San Diego in 1978, 21-6 with 2.73 ERA. He'll face Warren Cromartie to lead it off. Cromartie, 275, 8 homers. 4.52. Ground ball, second base. Darryl Thomas has got it. Over to first. And there's one away. It's going to bring up Rodney Scott. Scott hit 238 with 3 homers in 1979. 39 stolen bases. The pitch, 5-3-1. And he's hit. They hit him. Perry threw that spitter that didn't have quite enough spit on it, or too much spit. And now Rodney Scott will roll on the C action chart. 5-6. That's going to be a stolen base. Scott slides in. Throw down from Tennis is going to be in the dirt, but scooped up. Ozzie made a nice, or no, Thomas would have been covering with the right-hander up. Thomas made a nice play to keep it from going into center field. So runner at second, 1 out, and here's Andre Dawson. Dawson, 275, 25 homers. He also had 35 stolen bases in 1979. The pitch, 3-6-2. There's a line drive. This could be a double play. Speared by the shortstop Smith. Throws it to second. Double play. They double up. Rodney Scott. And that'll end the inning. So 2 really good defensive plays by both teams. Stop a run from scoring in the first inning. It's no score. We head to the second. Here's Oscar Gamble to lead it off for the Padres. 275, 7 homers, 6.53. And he popped him up on the infield. Parrish, he's under it. He's got it, 1 away. Here's Gene Tennis, the catcher today. No pitch to Tennis. 4.45. This one's on the ground. Spire's going to backhand it. Fires it to first, and they're going to get him. Nice play by Chris Spire. Ranged into the hole. Fired across his body, a 1-hopper to Perez to get the runner. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Bill Allman. 252 hitter. No homers. He's at third base today for the Padres. 4-2-3. Ground ball to third. Big hop for Parrish across the diamond, and the inning's over. Padres go in order. In their half to second, we head to the bottom half. No score here in Montreal. Here comes Tony Perez stepping in. The 37-year-old is at first base. He hit 270 with 13 homers in 1979. That's going to be a 1-4-6. Ground ball, third base. Billy Allman will throw it to first for the out. 1 away. Up steps Gary Carter. Carter, 283 with 22 homers in 1979. The pitch, 4-2-1. Grounded to first, Perkins. can't make the play. He throws it away, throwing it to the pitcher cover. He threw it behind him. And Carter will go to second on the overthrow. Error on Perkins. So again, the Expos have a runner in scoring position, and here comes Ellis Valentine. Valentine, 276, 21 homers. 4-3-4. This is on the ground to short. Ozzie throws and gets the runner at first. Carter, though, will heads up, will go to third on the ground out. So 2 outs, and it's all up to Larry Parrish. Parrish hit .307 with 30 homers. Here's the pitch. 6-1-1. This one's going to be a base hit. And the score comes. Carter and the Expos take the 1-0 lead here in Montreal. An RBI single from Parrish. That'll bring up Chris Spire. Spire 227 with 7 homers. 4-3-6. Ground ball second. Daryl Thomas is up with it. Tosses it to first and the inning's over. But the Expos grab the lead, and they lead it 1-0 as we head to the third. Here's Daryl Thomas. Thomas at second base today. Pitch to Thomas, 2-1-6. This one's a slow tapper to short. Spire's going to charge and throw it to first and get him by a step. 1 away. That'll bring up Gaylord Perry. Perry hit .092 in 1978. 1-3-1. And struck him out. Rogers gets the strikeout. That's Rogers' first of the game. 2 outs, and he'll bring the top of the order. Gene Richards popped out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 1-2-4. And he got him on strikes. Down goes Richards, and the inning's over. We head to the bottom of the third. 1-0. Montreal leads it. Here's Steve Rogers will lead it off. Rogers, 156 in 1979, 6.51. And he swings and waves at the off-speed pitch, and he's out for the first out. Top of the order for the Expos. Warren Cromartie, 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. The pitch from Perry, 1-3-2. And he got him. Cromartie strikes out. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Perry. And it's going to leave it all up to Rodney Scott. Rodney was hit by a pitch his first time up and stole second. The pitch. 1-2-1. And he got him. Strikes out the side, Perry does, and then we head to the fourth. 1-0 Montreal leads it here in Montreal. Here's Ozzie to lead it off for the Padres. He walked his first time up. 5-5-5. This little chopper, he's going to beat it out. An infield single for Ozzie. So Ozzie's on. We're going to roll on the M chart. 6-4. Pass ball. Carter digs it out of the dirt. Nice play by Carter. Here's Broderick Perkins. He doubled his first time up. But Cromartie throws him out at the plate. through, now I can't remember who it was. Was it Ozzie? I think it was Ozzie. Ozzie got thrown out at the plate. Thwarted that scoring opportunity. So here's Perkins, the pitch. 3-4-5. That's a possible rare play. 4, no, it's going to be a possible hit. And they're going to go, they're going to throw out the batter. Try to throw out the batter. He is a 3. And oh, he beats it out. Everybody's safe. 2 men on, nobody out here for Dave Winfield. Rogers has to be careful here. The pitch, Winfield 0 for 1, 5-1-5. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Fires it to second for 1. The relay not in time. It's going to be a fielder's choice for Dave Winfield. And now Padres have runners at the corners, 1 out for Oscar Gamble. They're going to play, looking for the double play. If they could get a double play here, that would be fantastic. Tying run at third. The pitch to Gamble. 2-2-1. Base hit. Here comes Ozzie. He'll score. And we are tied at 1. A line single off the bat of Oscar Gamble ties the game at 1. Bringing up Gene Tennis. Tennis 0 for 1. 3-3-2. This could be a fall in for a hit. 46 or higher is going to be a single. And it is. It's going to drop in. Here comes Winfield. He is going to... Are they going to send him 6-3? Nope, they're going to hold him. The bases are going to be loaded with only 1 out. And here comes Bill Allman. Padres threatening here. They've already tied it. They're threatening to blow it open. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Bill Allman. 2-6-3. This one's driven towards center field. Dawson on his horse dives. And he makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Winfield, but a nice play by Andre Dawson in center field. Big out there. That could have been disaster if it would have got by him. Padres take the 2-1 lead. And now Darryl Thomas bats. He's 0 for 1. The pitch, 6-3-2. That's going to be a little pop-up on the infield. This should end the inning. Parrish, there's got it. And the side is retired. 2 runs in the inning for the Padres as they take the 2-1 lead. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Here's Andre Dawson to lead it off. Dawson made that fantastic catch in center field. Saved a big inning. Here's the pitch from Perry. 6-5-4. Struck him out. Perry with strikeout number 4. It's going to bring up Perez. 5-2-3. There's a fly ball. Right field. Gamble's there. He's got it. 2 away here in the 4th. Going to leave it up to Carter. Carter was on an error by Perkins in the last time up. He's 0 for 1. Pitch to Carter. 1-5-5. And got him on strike. Strikeout number 5 for Gaylord Perry. And we head to the 5th. 2-1 San Diego. Gaylord Perry will lead it off. Struck out his first time up. Pitch 1-1-2. And Rogers strikes him out. Just throws gas right by him. A weak swing by Perry, and there's 1 away. Here's Gene Richards. Richards 0 for 2 today. 3-5-3. 3-5-3. There's a line drive caught by the third baseman. He went with the pitch and drove it, but Parrish was right there to nab it for the second out. 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Ozzie. Ozzie has been on base both times tonight. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. The pitch to Ozzie. 5-2-3. There's a fly ball, center field. This should end the inning. Dawson's there. He's got it, and the side is retired. Padres go in order. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1. Padres lead it. Here's Ellis Valentine to lead it off. Pitch to Valentine. 6-5-4. Struck him out. I think that's the third 6-5 roll we've had by the Montreal Expos. So close. Well, here's Parrish. He's drove in Montreal's only run back in the second. Here's the pitch. 5-2-5. There's a fly ball, center field. Winfield takes a couple steps back, makes the catch for the out, 2 away here in the 5th. It's going to bring up Chris Spire. 1-5-1. He grounded it to second base. I almost said strikeout. Throws him out at first, and the inning is over. We head to the 6th, 2-1. Padres lead it, and the Padres coming to bat. Here's Perkins, who's 2 for 2 against Rogers today. The pitch, 2-5-4. That's a fly ball, center field, lazy fly ball. Dawson camps under and makes the catch, 1 away. It's going to bring up Dave Winfield. Winfield 0 for 2. The pitch, 5-5-5. That's going to be ball 4. He walked him. And now we're going to roll on the C action chart. 2-6. Pickoff error. Rogers throws it over, and it gets away. It gets away from Perez, and on to second will go Winfield. So Winfield had Rogers spooked a little bit, and he throws it away at first base, trying to pick off Winfield. So 1 out. Winfield's at second for Oscar Gamble. Gamble singled home a run his last time up. The pitch. 2-2-2. Base hit. Same exact roll. And it's another base hit for Gamble. Winfield, though, is going to have to hold up at third. He had to wait to see if it got through past Spire, and it did. So first and third, only 1 out, and here's Gene Tennis. The pitch to Tennis. He's 1 for 2. 5-2-1. 5-2-1 is a little tapper towards first. Throws it to second for 1. Relay not in time. And the run will score. It's 3-1 on the fielder's choice from Gene Tennis. And now he's going to try to get himself a lead. And there he goes. Throw down. Not in time. Carter. They weren't expecting Tennis to take off. And Tennis steals second for Bill Allman. Allman with the sacrifice fly, his first time or last time up, he's 0 for 2. I must have it set where they don't count the fly sacrifice as or they do count it as an at bat. It should be 0 for 1. Or maybe in this, I don't remember when they started that rule. Here's Allman. The pitch. 3-1-4. This could be trouble. It is a base hit into left field. Here comes Tennis. 6-4. And he's going to get gunned down by Cromartie. Cromartie with his second assist of the game. Throws him out. And we head to the bottom of the sixth. It's 3-1. Padres lead it. Rogers to lead it off. 5-2-4. Fly ball, center field. Winfield's there. He's got it one away. Cromartie 0 for 2. Stands in the pitch. 6-3-1. Popped him up on the infield. Now Allman waving everybody off. Makes the catch for the second out. Now here comes Rodney Scott. Rodney 0 for 1. 5-4-5. That's going to be ball 4. He walks Scott. And now he'll try to get the lead. There he goes. Throw down, not in time. Gene Tennis didn't have a chance. And Expos have a runner in scoring position for Andre Dawson. A big run out there at second base. The pitch. 2-5-3. 2-5-3. Fly ball, left field. This should end the inning. Richards is there. He's got it. And we head to the seventh. Montreal is down 3-1. Gaylord Perry has allowed just one hit. That came back in the second inning and has not allowed a hit since. Darryl Thomas will lead it off for the Padres. He is 0 for 2. 5-5-2. And he walked him. He gets to roll on the C chart. 1-5. There he goes. Oh, I always do that. Did I roll? Was that a 5? I'm going to roll the blue again. I think it was a 5, but I picked up the dice too fast. 6. Now it's a stolen base. Ah! Would have been a caught stealing. So now, runner at second, and Perry is going to bunt. Uh-oh. 1. And then a 4-6. He gets it down. Thomas will go to third. So 1 out and a runner at third. Padres threatening again here in the seventh. Here's Gene Richards, infield coming in. The pitch. Richards 0 for 3. 6-4-2. This should get down. It will. Into score comes Thomas. And Valentine cuts it off. Will hold Richards at third. Rogers goes to his B grades. Here's Ozzie. Let's see if we can get one. Ah, should have. 6-2-2 against the righty. Into the corner. Here comes Richards. Stops at third, and that's going to be it for Rogers. Here in the seventh. Against the lefty. I think I got Schatzeder. I think I got Schatzeder. For some reason, it's showing Grimsley as the number 3 starter, but I think Schatzeder is. is what I put in the profile. But anyways, we're bringing Rudy May will come in to pitch. The lefty will face Broderick Perkins with 1 out, infield in. The pitch, 4-2-4. That's going to get through. Drawn in infield over the diving Chris Spire's glove and into left field for a base hit. Scores another run. It's 5-1. Here's Winfield. Going to play in at the corners. Pitch to Winfield. Oh no! 6-6-1. That one's belted into left field for a right field for a base hit. Run comes in. It's 6-1. Padres starting to open things up here. Here's Oscar Gamble. 5-4-1. Ground ball to second. Get the force at second. That's all they'll get. So 2 outs, runners at the corners. Gamble will roll on the H action chart, 3-2. And he is caught stealing. Carter guns him down, and that'll retire the side, but they pick up 3 more runs and take a 6-1 to lead into the bottom of the 7th. Expos are going to have to figure out Gaylord Perry here quickly. Here's the pitch to Perez, 6-5-2, another 6-5 roll for the Expos. Struck him out. That's strikeout number 7. Here's Carter. Carter's 0-for-2, 3-4-3. It's going to be a possible rare play. Nope, possible hit. Throw down, fielded by the pitcher. Throws, and he beats it out. They're going to give him a single. Perkins came off the bag. That'll bring up Ellis Valentine. And that's going to be the first hit since the 2nd inning for the Expos. The pitch, here's a drive. Well hit ball. Goodbye. It's going to get out of here into the seats in left. And Ellis Valentine gives the Expos a glimmer of hope here. A 2-run shot off Gaylord Perry. Here's Larry Parrish. 4-4-5. On the ground. Backhanded by Ozzie. Long throw. And he is safe. Tough throw by Ozzie. 2-hopped Perkins. And Parrish was able to beat it out. So he's at first. That's 3 straight hits off of Gaylord after only giving up 1 through 6. Here's Spire. 1-6-6. Tapper back to the mound. This could be 2. Perry fields it. Fires it to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. The relay. Beat out by Spire. 2 outs. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Rudy May, who will not bat. Tony Bernazard will be the pinch hitter. The pitch. 4-1-5. On the ground, shortstop Ozzie fields it, flips it to second for the force, and the inning's over. But they pick up a couple on the Ellis Valentine homer, and they cut the lead to 6-3. New pitcher here in the 8th inning. It's going to be Stan Bonson. He'll face Gene Tennis to lead it off here in the 8th. 5-2-1. Little tapper towards third. Parrish charges, fires it to first, and he gets him. One away. Brings up Bill Allman. 5-4-5. Fly ball, left field, not deep. Cromartie's there. He's got it for the second out. Brings up Daryl Thomas. He is 0 for 2. The pitch, 3-1-4. 3-1-4 is lined. Base hit. It's going to drop in. A single to left field for Daryl Thomas. And that'll bring up Perry. Excuse me. Now, do you let him bat? He's got one. If he allows one base runner, I think the next inning it's going to go to his B grades. They're going to pinch hit for him. Now they're going to let him bat. The pitch to Perry. 2-4-2. Got him on strikes. Inning's over. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. 6-3. Padres lead it. Here's Cromartie to lead it off. Cromartie 0 for 3. 1-1-6. Base hit. That's how we're hoping it wouldn't start. Line drive into right field. Quickly gotten in by Gamble. Well, Perry's going to stay. Now Rodney Scott bats. 4-6-1. There's a ground ball, first base, off the glove of Broderick Perkins and into right field. A base hit. And now Gaylord goes to his B grades. And the tying run is coming to the plate. Padres are going to bring in fingers to try to close it down. Here's Dawson. The pitch. 4-4-4. Ground ball to short. This could be a double play. Fires at second for one. Back to first, double play. Big double play by the Padres. Cromartie will go to third. That'll bring up Tony Perez. 6-5-2. Got him on strikes. Fingers does the job. 2 men on, nobody out, and he gets out of the inning. We head to the 9th. 6-3. Padres lead it. Bouncing still in there. Here's Gene Richards to lead it off. Richards 1 for 4. 4-4-5. Ground ball, shortstop, Spire fields it over to first, one away. Here comes Ozzie. Ozzie, 2 for 3. Double, single, and a walk. He's had a good day at the plate. 5-3-2. And he draws a walk. And he's going to roll on the C chart again. That's a 2-3. That's going to be a stolen base. Carter's throw is a little late. And Ozzie's in with a stolen base at second base. That'd be a big insurance run if they could get it. Here's the Broderick Perkins, who's got 3 hits today. 1-3-6. He's going to strike him out here. 2 away. That'll leave it up to Dave Winfield. Winfield has an RBI single. He's 1 for 3. The pitch to to Winfield. 3-5-1. 3-5-1. There's a line drive caught by the shortstop Spire. And that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Fingers trying to close it out. It's going to be Carter, Valentine, and Parrish. Here's Carter, 0 for 3, or 1 for 3, I'm sorry. 5-6-6. And ground ball, shortstop. Ozzie fires it to first. 1 away. Here comes Ellis Valentine, 1 for 3 today. He hit a 2-run homer back in the 7th. Pitch to Valentine, 6-1-2. This is going to be a base hit into left field. So Valentine keeps hope alive with a base hit. Puts a man on for Larry Parrish. Parrish 2 for 3. Pitch. 6-2-2. Base hit into right. Gamble fires it back in. Valentine's going to have to hold at second. And again, the Expos bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Chris Spire. The pitch. 4-5-1. Ground ball over the glove of Perkins into right field. Valentine will stop at third. They've loaded the bases. They've loaded the bases with only 1 out. Can Fingers hold on here? Dave Cash will come in to pinch hit. Here's the pitch. 3-5-1. Line drive, left field. Richards has got it. Tagging is Valentine. And he'll score. It's 6-4. But a big out there for Raleigh Fingers. Brings up Cromartie. Now the tying run is at first base. Extra base hit would maybe tie this game. The pitch to Cromartie. 4-4-2. This should do it. On the ground to second. Thomas has got it over to first, and the game is over. Padres and Gaylord Perry take game 1 of this best of 7 series. Rogers takes the loss. Fingers picks up the save. Let's take a look at the box score. Broderick Perkins with 3 hits. 5 different players with an RBI in this one for the Padres. For the Montreal Expos, the big story is how many times they rolled 6-5. So close to a big inning here and there, but never happened. Larry Parrish had 3 hits. Valentine hit a 2-run homer. They had 1 hit through 6 innings off of Gaylord. Perry ends up getting the win. Ends up with 7 innings pitched, 2 earned runs on 6 hits, struck out 7. Rogers gave up 5 earned in 6 1/3 innings on 9 hits. He walked 3 and struck out 3. So the Expos are in a hole here to start the series. They lose home field advantage, and now Padres try to sweep the Expos at Olympic Stadium here in game 2. That's it from here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great one. Take care.